kind of wanted to explain a concept to you, and that is cash flow financing. So typically in the financing world, you look at income, tax returns, a whole bunch of things. Well, there are more and more people today that have positive cash flow on properties, investments, different things like that, that they would love to be able to lend on. However, the business is tricky, it's messy, and not a lot of people are doing it. But I want to just walk you through a very quick scenario and let you know that this is something that's available. At least put on your thinking cap and start, maybe there's a client out there that this works for, somebody that you missed out on, somebody that you can make something work. And it's very tough out there. And let's help you out. So I recently had a client come to me that found this beautiful home in Alabama on the ocean, was going to be a fantastic short-term rental. The problem was the long-term rents sucked. So if you were to put somebody in here for a 1-year lease, the cash flow on it it wouldn't work. It just didn't make sense. So they're looking at it, and because they listen to podcasts, different things, people buying it with zero down, arbitrage, all kinds of crazy stuff, they have 10% down to use to purchase this home. However, I don't have a loan for them at 10% down. They probably need 20, 25% down. We got to get the ratios in line so it works, and they need to do a DSCR loan. Their income can't cover it. So they've got a beautiful plan. This property would work great. However, they've got a problem, right? They're self-employed. They don't have the down payment. They've got a lot of things going against them. And most lenders would just say, you know what, doesn't look like it makes sense, can't do it, it doesn't work. And you kind of stop digging there. However, I want to tell you about something. There's actually a solution. And the solution is this. They actually own 5 mobile homes in a park that cash flow really well. They're free and clear, the home, right? They've been doing it for years. They've got these homes and they cash flow fantastic. They also have a multi-unit apartment building that cash flow is pretty good, not worth a ton of money, and would be super expensive to refinance any of this stuff. So if they were to go out and do a whole bunch of individual loans to maybe get the money for the down payment on the new one, they'd be looking at, 3, 4, who knows, it could be months and tens of thousands of dollars in cost just to get those mortgages done if they ever work, and the headaches, aggravation. So they've got a great plan. They've got a problem. Their solution is right there. Just most people don't know about it. And the way this looks is you can do financing against the positive cash flow. So if you've got a property you've owned for a few years and it's positively cash flowing month in, month out, it's stable, it doesn't go up and down. It's just a nice, just rolls over and over and over. It's like a merry-go-round. Just keeps coming around, handing you checks. If you've got that, and whether it's 1 property, 2 properties, 25 properties, you can do what's called cash flow financing. And the way that this works, they will assign, so a certain amount of your rents that you receive each month, you assign over to someone. They take those rents, and in return, they give you a lump sum today. So think of those old J.G. Wentworth commercials with the big lady singing in the bus. It's my cash, and I want it now. That person, kind of very similar, but this is your cash on your properties. We're going to give it to you now. So the way that this looks is, let's say I have $7,500 a month in positive cash flow. If I was to do a 1-year loan, they'd give you $52,000. One time you get the check, 7 to 10 days, you get the check, off you go. You then begin making a payment for the next 12 months. You make that payment, you're done and gone, you're out of there. 2 years, they'd give you 77, so on and so forth. You could get up to like $140,000 against your $7,500. So it's just a great way. And when you're in the business of selling money, the how often becomes the why. And right, like the how is actually simple when you think about it. A couple more things just to kind of know about this program. Let me see if I can get us back to the PowerPoint. So a couple of the details. This is not a mortgage. This is a business purpose loan only. There's not a lien that goes against your title, anything like that. So it is not a mortgage. It's a business purpose loan against, you're assigning over rents. Loan amounts $30,000 to $2 million, and that's per entity. So if you've got multiple LLCs that own multiple properties, you could get $6 million, $8 million. Who knows? The sky is the limit. You just need separate entities. They only want so many out there. You must have stabilized cash flows. You need to be a seasoned investor. You can't be buying your second rental property and your first one purchased last year. They're looking for at least a 2 to 3 year history of just nice, stable cash flows. if you've been managing things, just they want to know that you know what you're doing and what you're getting into. Now, there's a variety of ways to get this information. If this is a program that you've got a client right now that can use, would love, hit me up, can sell you this right away and can get that client the cash they need for another property. If you've got somebody looking for CapEx work, they need to do renovations, repairs, any number of reasons. There's thousands of ways that this might work. There's probably a link someplace down here below that you can click to get to me directly, or a link to get to our website to check out this product, run through the calculators, do some scenarios yourself. You can always email me, DM, however you want to get to me. Love to talk to you about this. Just a fantastic program. Right now, cash is king, and let's help some people utilize some cash. And if this is a product that maybe you're thinking like, hey, I've got a lot of clients in my group that I could sell this to, it's a great way to make a little bit, like this could be your side hustle on top of your other hustle. Hit me up. There's probably a link right here. Any questions, concerns, would love to help you out. Thank you much.